Good morning, I'm Shubham Kumar Lala and today I'll be doing some attacks on my website VLab. So in total I have done 6 attacks using the tool called Burpsuit. The first one is cluster bomb attack using simple list. So I've done it in 7 steps and I'll be guiding you through all the steps. So as you can see, uh, when we without turning on the intercept, when I log in, we can able to log in and can view the different parts of the website. This is the report part. So now I'll log out from here and I'll turn on the intercept in Burpsuit. After turning it on, I again provide username and password, and when I submit, I can see that we can get the intercept on Burpsuit. So this is the structure, that this is the request that is going to be posted, and we send it to the intruder for our first attack. And in the intruder we have to set the positions, so I have to change the registration number and the password. So I clear the dollars uh, in everyone, and then I add dollars in a registration number and password, so that only these two values can vary for the attack. Then I select the cluster bomb attack from the drop down. Now I will set the payloads. So payload 1 is for the usernames and payload 2 is for the password. So I'm adding the lists, possible username lists. These are admin, administrator, root, system, etc. And 1 or 2 I have added the username of our college, that is the registration number. So now I'll be setting payload 2. So these are the possible passwords that one can put. So we can also provide a list for it, but I'll be doing it manually. So I have entered some of the passwords like root 123456. After inserting the passwords, I'll go and start the attack. Now it is putting all the attacks, username and passwords, and sending it one by one. So we can see that it is progressing in below, and the formations have been formed. So now the attack is finished. Now we'll see the length. So we can see many have the same lengths, but there are 1 or 2 values that have different lengths. So like this one might be the username or password. So we see the response and render. So we see that it is found redirecting to credential false. That means one of the 2 parameters is correct. Now checking on the second one, when we see render, it is found redirecting to home. That means it is the correct username and password. So now we'll be looking at this second one.